Do you have something?
You know what? I will not let you.
You rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me look stupid in front of the SickNotWeak gang.
Well, first of all, you're not in front of them. You're behind the camera. And second of all, yeah. Okay, so the basic joy test. This is the daily Landsblog. This is part number 2 from yesterday. And once again, I'm in the same spot, in the same clothing, because I am currently, I think, in Thunder Bay. So I had to shoot 2 in one day. But Case, my question from yesterday, which remains today, it's been in my head for 24 hours. Man, you got to get it out of my head. My question is this. What is there in your life that brings you basic joy? If you suffer from no mental illness, and I'm thrilled to say that you don't, that means that the basic joy test would bring you joy every single day. You would never fail that test.
It's not really a basic joy
Okay,
test.
fair enough. What's a basic joy for you?
Working out, horseback riding.
But that's not a basic joy. How about seeing Brando?
Yeah, but he's not a basic joy either.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's move on from this.
Yeah, it's just going nowhere.
Yeah, because because you're being obstinate and difficult, and you're pissing me off. Here's something that I wanted to respond to. Michael, your inspiration, blah, blah, blah. We don't want that. I'm wondering, though, how you get in front of the camera even on bad days. I have a difficult time facing my family and certainly could not leave the house on one of those days. So how do I do this? How do I get in front of the camera and talk even when I'm really struggling on one of these days? And the answer is, this is the easy part, because this is the artificial world, because the camera really only exists physically in front of me, but mentally it's not a person. It's not challenging me. I'm not afraid of it. And I mean, let's face it, I've spent a lot of time in front of the camera, but the real challenge for me on a bad day is not the camera, but is the simple, basic interaction. Let me tell you, today when I was leaving the studio, I was talking to the woman that came in and cleans the studio. And I had never met her before. And I said, where are you from? And she said, Sri Lanka. And I said to her, how long you been here for? And she said, 1.5 years. And I said, oh, why did you come to Toronto? And she said, I came to Toronto because this is where my husband was. And I said, how long you been married? And she said, 12 years. And I said, that must have been tough with him living here and you there. And she said, yes. And then I realized, on a bad day, I would never have had that conversation. And better still, I would have beaten myself up consistently throughout that conversation, thinking to myself, I'm letting her down. I'm not making her smile. I'm not engaging her in a way that reflects well on me. I'm just no good. And that's why the camera for me is way easier than an individual. The camera, no problem, because I don't feel like I'm letting the camera down. And let's face it, I can be totally honest with you, because that's what the nature of this illness is. So if I go on camera and I'm really shitty and I got nothing to say, then you know what? I'll just attribute it to my mental health struggles. And it is because of that. Because let's face it, if I feel good on a good day, I own you, bitch. Not you, Case, and not you at home, but the camera. That's who I own. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. That's right. It's a pretty good day today, and I own you. Yeah. Too close?
Yeah.
Nose look big?
And just admit that asking me for my basic joy test was stupid.
Okay. Asking you for your basic joy test was stupid.
I knew you were going to roll your eyes.
364, 24, we're here. You know what? Because someone's got to keep that girl Casey straight.